Good evening, everyone. A very warm welcome to all of you joining us today. I'm Sinaya, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to the official awareness session of ICPC Sri Lanka Regional. Today marks an exciting milestone because Sri Lanka officially joins the world's most prestigious competitive programming contest. Tonight, you'll discover what the International Collegiate Programming Contest is, why it matters, and how Sri Lanka is entering the global stage and how you can be a part of this historic moment. Before moving ahead with the awareness session, let's take a closer look at ICPC Sri Lanka 2026, what it represents, and why this is such a significant milestone for Sri Lanka in a short video.
ICPC, present in 110 plus countries, a global championship, one place missing, one opportunity never given until now. ICPC Sri Lanka 2026, for the first time ever. For the first time in history, the Sri Lankan champions will compete at ICPC World Finals.
The International Collegiate Programming Contest, or ICPC, is recognized as the world's most prestigious competitive programming contest, widely known as Olympics for Programming. And here's the moment we've all been waiting for. Sri Lanka is stepping onto the ICPC global stage for the very first time in history. To understand the scale of this competition, here are some numbers that speak for themselves. ICPC spans more than 100 countries around the world, and over 3,000 universities take part in the competition each year. More than 60,000 participants compete annually, making it one of the largest programming contests globally. And at the heart of the ICPC lies its objective: to challenge students to solve real-world algorithmic problems through teamwork, logic, and creativity, all under intense time and pressure. Now that you know what ICPC is, let's talk about why this matters for Sri Lanka. At the heart of this initiative is our mission of empowering Sri Lankan undergraduates with genuine global exposure in competitive programming and algorithmic problem solving, and a vision of positioning Sri Lanka as a recognized hub for computing excellence within the South Asia through the ICPC movement. We aspire to build a community and an ecosystem where innovation, collaboration, and technical mastery thrive, allowing Sri Lankan students to stand confidently among the best in the world. Now let's take a look at the upcoming ICPC Sri Lanka Regional. The event will take place on 25th of January 2026 at the University of Peradeniya. It will be held as a 5-hour on-site programming contest where each team will work through 5 to 10 algorithmic problems designed to test their speed, logic, and teamwork. Every team will share a single computer while competing. The objective of the regional competition is straightforward. It is to identify Sri Lanka's strongest and most promising teams and to give them the opportunity to advance into higher tiers of the ICPC competition structure and ultimately for the top performance to the ICPC World Finals. The selection process ensures that only the best teams from Sri Lanka moves forward. The champion team of the ICPC Sri Lanka Regional will earn direct entry into the ICPC World Finals 2026, proudly representing Sri Lanka on the global stage for the very first time. Following that, the 4 runner-up teams will qualify for the ICPC Asia West Continent Finals, where they will compete for the remaining slots available for the World Finals. The Asia West Continent Finals, scheduled for March 2026, will be a high-intensity continental competition that brings together the strongest university teams from across the region. Later in the year, the ICPC World Final, set for September 2026, will bring the world's brightest programmers together to solve some of the toughest algorithmic problems ever designed, and this time, Sri Lanka will stand among them. In addition to these main recognitions, Several special awards will also be presented. These include an award for Best Female Contestant, an award for Fastest Team to Solve a Problem, and the ICPC Regional Director's Special Recognition Award, celebrating exceptional performance and dedication. Now let's walk through the official timeline of ICPC Sri Lanka Regional so you know exactly what to expect and how to prepare. Registration for the preliminary online round will close on December 30th, 2025. We strongly encourage teams to register early and begin practicing as soon as possible. The preliminary online round will take place on January 4th, 2026. This round is designed to test your foundational problem-solving skills and will determine which teams advance to the on-site stage. Teams that qualify will move on to the regional on-site round scheduled for January 25th, 2026. This is the Sri Lanka Regional Contest, held as a 5-hour high-intensity on-site competition where the best teams in the country will compete head-to-head. From there, the top teams will advance to the ICPC Asia West Continent Finals, planned for March 2026, where Sri Lanka's strongest teams will compete against the elite universities across the region. Finally, the journey culminates at the ICPC World Finals, scheduled for September 2026, where the world's best collegiate programs come together. To officially introduce the ICPC Sri Lanka Regional and share more details of this groundbreaking initiative, I am honored to invite Dr. Upul Jayasinghe, the ICPC Regional Director for Sri Lanka.
Thanks, Senaya. Let me share my screen. I hope you can see my screen.
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Yeah, thank you. Good evening, everyone, and thank you very much for joining in these hours. So I'm delighted to see actually there are more than 90 students are participating in this session. All right. So welcome to the ICPC Sri Lanka awareness session, and today is about introducing you to the world's largest and oldest and most respected programming competition in the world. So we call it the International Collegiate Programming Contest. So the collegiate word comes as similar to the university, right? So only university students are allowed to participate in this particular competition. So as it says, so we have started this competition since 1970, so it's more than 50 years now. So over the decades, it has become the global standard for competitive programming actually. So you can see the symbols here in the ICPC Global Foundation. There are actually 3 stages that you will be checked. So one is thinking process, and then the discovery of the algorithmic solution, and the success, right? So basically, in comparison to other traditional competitions, the competitive programming competitions, here basically we'll be check your actually brain skills, the creative skills, and your teamwork, right? In comparison to the other uh, competitions, right? So this was again started in 1970. Now it is emerging as a global standard, and now almost every year we can see that around 60,000 people or students are participating all around the world. Not 6,000, 60,000, right? So you can see the regions around the world, like how it is spread over the countries, continents. So it represents all 6 continents in the world and 150 countries, more than 3,000 countries, and more than 60,000 students are participating every year for the World Finals. So these are some of the statistics. The important thing is we have around 320,000 alumni working in the industry that who have participated in ICPC finals in some year from 1972 to the last year or this year finals, right? And also the important thing is why it is important for you to attend this kind of competition compared to the other uh, competitions. So basically, it's a kind of a cycle of excellence. That means we can change how you think. Like, so we can see here there are CEOs, CTOs from tech giants like Facebook, Google, and so on. So they have participated in at least one of their ICPC finals. So basically, so you can go beyond the employment, and you can be the mostly those who have participated ICPC finals. They have become the founders of the competition, right? And also you can see the companies that they have hired ICPC finalists. So we can see almost every giant company have hired most of the ICPC finalists from the world, right? It can be Silicon Valley, Europe, Asia, wherever. So all these companies, the big companies, tends to hire ICPC finalists because they know that selecting itself to the ICPC finals is good enough to uh, measure their brain capacity or the skills, right? And then again, the media impression. So you can see the how large this competition is. So there are around 1 billion media impressions per year for each finals, right? And there are 35 million social media impressions. So that means it shows how large this competition is, right? So these stats from 2017, right? So now it is more than that. And the tech giants, again, the Huawei, OpenAI, Google, DeepMind, or Gemini, JetBrains. So they all support this particular event every year, right, consecutively. So even in the last year, like uh, a small gift to everyone, those who participated the competition, and as judges, directors, and all this stuff, they give free ChatGPT package for everyone, the pro package, right? So they know the importance of participating in these events, right? So that's why they are investing a lot for this particular competition. So this is the arrangement in the one of the last ICPC finals. You can see the arrangement, and this is another snap from one of the ICPC finals. And this is Sri Lanka. So this year we are fortunate enough to acquire some permission to get it done here in Sri Lanka, Peradeniya. So basically, this is again not based on a particular theme like as previous competition. So there's again no copy-paste permission. That means you are not allowed to use any digital assistance. So basically, you have to think and solve with your teammates. So that's the basic idea of this competition, how it is different to other competitions, right? So basically, as you can see here in the image, you will be given a computer that is offline, and there will be a giant leaderboard. So whatever you are doing here will be displayed in the giant board, the marks. And you have three members, so you can work out on the paper by yourself without any assistance, and then come up with a solution, then a particular algorithm, and code it by hand, right? So that is the challenge. So I think you get the idea, right? So compared to the other competitions, here by hand, by brain, you have to do everything, right? And also there were lot of questions like whether do you need IEEE membership and so on, right? No, we don't need. You don't need any IEEE membership. So they are supporting us to implement this in Sri Lanka for the first time. But still, you don't need IEEE membership. So you can go to the registration portal and register there, right? So this is again is snap from last year competition. Actually, I personally participated. So these are the snaps that I took. Some of the snaps. And what you get from this participating in ICPC Sri Lanka competition, of course, you will get a certificate, but you will get more than that actually. So you will get an international exposure, right? So the champions, they can directly go to the ICPC finals, right? So they can experience everything, and the accommodation, other expenses, all will be taken care by the ICPC Global. And the runners up. So we plan to this time choose four runners up. So they are eligible to compete in again in Asia West. So we are belongs to the Asia West with India, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Bangladesh, and these Asian countries, right? So if you can compete and win that competition, then there will be a couple of places. Again, you have a chance to participate in ICPC Globals, right? So again, your expenses will be covered except the air ticket prices, right? Then again, we have special recognitions. These will be again explained by our chairs in the coming slides. So first to complete, all women teams, they will get special recognitions. And also you will get a certificate with international branding. And more importantly, you will get a uh, branding as a ICPC volunteer or ICPC contestant. That means you can use it in your CVs so that the recruiters will directly, you can give a higher weight to your CV by participating only the ICPC competition itself, whether it is Sri Lanka, Asia West, or the global. And also the registration process, as I mentioned before, there are two stages actually. There are two portals that you need to register. One is local portal, that is a Google form. Again, it's in the website. And then we have a global portal where you can register with the help of your coaches, right? So we need to maintain the transparency and the fairness of this competition. Therefore, there are some eligibility checks and so on. So therefore, coaches need to register first in the global portal. Then coaches can add you to the teams, right? And these information will be shared in the global ICPC Global, so that if you get selected in the to the finals or the Asia West, then this information will be transferred to the respective competition. So that is the idea on registering at global portal, right? And there are some important information regarding this competition. This is a new competition. Competition maybe you have heard it before, but if you want to be more familiar with the competition, so then you can again go to the ICPC Global website. There are many resources in the website, even the past problems since 1970. You can see thousands of problems that they have already tried. You can also go and try them before the Sri Lankan competition. And then the ICPC rules, be familiar with before registering. Only thing is we need to be an undergraduate student, and there are some age uh, limitations, so you can check them. If there are any issues, you can always contact us and resolve them. And also our website also contains a lot of information, how to register, what's the process, the awarding awards, and everything is there on our website, so you can go there and refer. This is our official email, right? And in addition to these assistance, maybe you can also contact your university ambassadors. So we have appointed IEEE ambassadors to your university. So you can contact them and get clarify if you have any questions, right? So that is important thing, especially when your coaches have any issues. So you can always reach them and get it clarified. So finally, I would like to show you a video. Um, so this is a video that I took using my own phone. So So St. Petersburg University won the gold medal last year or this year in the competition. So you can see how glamorous the event is, right? And there are many industrial giants like Facebook, Google, OpenAI. Almost every company is there, right? So you can network with them, you can discuss with them your future opportunities or future plans. So this is a huge opportunity for undergraduates as well as other coaches, right? So make use of this opportunity, because after the university you may forget your theories, you may forget your exams, but if you have the chance to participate at least one of these events, you will have a memorable event, right? And also you can have a big chance in when you are going out and looking for employments or being an employer itself, right? So make use of this opportunity. So uh, please register, try to compete in the Sri Lanka competition. Thank you. Senaya, are you there?
Yes. Thank you so much, Dr. Upul, for clearly explaining what makes ICPC unique, for giving us an insightful look into ICPC World Finals 2025, and for highlighting the global significance of this incredible competition. As we move forward in today's session, we will now take a closer look at the competition itself and what participants can expect from ICPC Sri Lanka Regional. To walk us through the competition overview, including the structure and key details of the contest, it is my pleasure to invite a representative from the Electrical and Electronic Engineering Society of University of Peradeniya. Please join me in welcoming Tariq Firdaus. Over to you.
Thank you, Shinanya. I hope my screen is visible.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I'll begin with the team formation guidelines. Each team must consist of 3 student members, and all the team members should be from the same university. So cross-university teams are not allowed. In addition to the team members, each team must be supervised by 1 coach. The coach must be a lecturer from the same university as the team. Finally, all the contestants must be undergraduate students as of August 2026. Please make sure your team fully complies with these guidelines before registering. Now let's move on to the competition rounds. The competition consists of 2 main rounds, an online elimination round and an on-site regional competition. Firstly, let's focus on the online elimination round. This will be a fully proctored online contest with continuous invigilation, and screen sharing may be requested at any time by the invigilators. The contest will be conducted through HackerRank, and the maximum duration will be 3 hours. All the submissions will be reviewed for code clarity, AI-generated content, and plagiarism. And the top 30 teams that successfully pass this round will qualify for the on-site regional competition. The on-site regional competition will be held at the University of Peradeniya. All the required equipment will be provided by the organizers. This round will be conducted offline using a local intranet network, and access to the public internet or any other online sources will be strictly prohibited. Finally, a quick note on practice and preparation. Additional practice problems will be provided on the competition platform for both rounds. These problems are designed to help participants understand the contest format and the expected type of questions. The practice materials will be shared approximately 3 days before the competition. So we highly encourage all team members to make use of this and prepare well. Back to you, Shania.
Thank you, Tariq, for those valuable insight and for giving us a clearer idea of the competition. Now let's talk about why you should step into this competition. Participating in ICPC gives you the chance to become one of the first ever Sri Lankans to represent the country at this prestigious global contest. It allows you to develop truly light problem-solving abilities and strengthen your algorithmic thinking through real high-pressure challenges. Also, you will learn how to work as a team under critical time conditions, which is a skill that is incredibly important not only in competitions but also in real-world engineering environments. ICPC offers you global visibility and recognition, placing you on the radar of top tech companies and international recruiters. It elevates your CV, making you stand out when applying for internships, research roles, and competitive technology positions. Along this journey, you will build strong connections with some of the most talented university teams in Sri Lanka, opening doors to collaboration, friendships, and national level exposure. In short, ICPC is more than just a contest. It's a transformative experience that shapes your academic journey and opens pathways to both national and international level representation. Now I'll walk you through the complete registration process for ICPC Sri Lanka 2026, exactly as it is done on the official website. To begin, open your browser and visit icpc.ieee.lk. This is the official website for IEEE Sri Lanka Regional 2026. Once the homepage loads, you will see the ICPC Sri Lanka 2026 banner, and on the top right corner, you can click on the Register Now button. You are now on the registration process page. Here you are asked to choose your registration path. Make sure the path is preliminary online round and this is the correct option for all teams starting their ICPC journey. Then you can click on Proceed to register. At this stage of the registration process, you are required to select the registration pathway. You will see two options here, which is the local registration and the global registration. The local registration is completed by the team, and this step collects all team and coach details, which allow Sri Lankan regional organizers to verify your participation. The global registration, on the other hand, is completed only by the official coach through the ICPC Global portal. Once you click on the Register with ICPC Sri Lanka for the local registration, this opens the official Google form titled ICPC Sri Lanka 2026 Preliminary Online Round Team Registration. You can fill in all required details like your team email, university, team name, and all the team member details. Submit the form only once per team. Now, when you are registering with the global portal for the global registration, first, you have to log into your ICPC account. If you already have an ICPC account, log in using your credentials. But if you don't have an account, you can click on Sign Up button. On the Sign Up page, you can enter a username and you can create a strong password following the given requirements. When you submit the form, you will receive a verification code via email. You can enter the verification code on the Confirm Action screen and submit that. Once confirmed, your ICPC Global account will be activated. After logging in, you can navigate through the ICPC portal. Select the contest titled ICPC Asia Peradeniya Regional Contest. And remember, at this stage, only the official coach can register your team. Click on Create New Teams. Now select your institution. If your institute appears here, you can select that. If not, you can click Suggest New Institution and fill in the details and save them. Please note that the institution approval may take 2 to 3 days, and you can continue once you receive the confirmation. After that, you can enter your team name and the details of 3 contestants and also the details of the coach. If a participant is not found, you can click Register New Person and add their details. Carefully review all information, accept the ICPC terms and conditions, and then you can register your team. This completes your global registration. Once both global registration and the local registration is completed, your team becomes eligible for the ICPC Sri Lanka 2026 preliminary online round. You can simply scan the QR code displayed on the screen and start registering your teams. We will now open the floor for a short Q&A session. If you have any questions regarding ICPC Sri Lanka 2026, the registration process, or how the competition works, this is your chance to gain clarity. Simply turn on your mic or drop your questions in the chat box. And answering your questions today is Dr. Upul Jayasinghe, the ICPC Regional Director for Sri Lanka. So we already have one question.
Yeah.
Can we bring any additional materials to the contest?
No. So basically, you will be given a notebook where you can work out your algorithms and whatever you need. So that is the rule.
There's another question. Can coaches participate in coding?
No, they cannot participate. So this is like a examination in our university environment. So coaches will be outside the examination or the lab environment where only the contestants are allowed to be there in their seat and code.
So can you just tell us little about the competition question criterias?
What do you mean the criteria?
So the algorithms, what kind of algorithms might be asking from them any guideline kind of a thing, if you can share?
No, actually, we cannot provide a kind of a boundary. Basically, the what we taught in the undergraduate program will be tested, right, in data structures and algorithm courses. So those algorithms will be tested.
Okay, thank you so much.
There are
So,
several more questions. What level of proficiency in DSA is required?
uh, I cannot exactly answer this one, but the best thing is you can go to ICPC Global, and there you can find the question bank, right, from the 1970 to the this year, right? So if you can refer to them, and then if we can solve those questions, so that's the level that we need. So we'll be preparing the questions similar to those questions actually.
Also, someone wants to know what is the maximum age limit for participants?
At the moment, those who have born after 2001, they are eligible. But however, we have a special permission to participate after 2000 as well. But if you are after 2000 and before 2002, then please share your details, your name, emails, contact numbers, and your ID numbers, and with the through your coaches, then maybe we need to get a special permission for your teams. So therefore, please send us those details to our official email. Then we will get the approval for you. Those who are after 2001, there's no issue actually. 2002 actually. So after 2002, there's no issue. But if we are before 2002 and after 2000, then please send us an email. Then we will get the approval for you from ICPC Global.
That's another question. What languages can we use?
Yeah, those details will be published in ICPC, our website. So basically, C, C++, Java, and Fortran we are not planning, but usually in the ICPC finance also those four languages are eligible, but we are not planning on Fortran here. Uh, so yeah, you can go to the fact sheet and find these details. Sorry, Python also there. C, C++, Java, and Python.
There's another question. During the online round, how would you take actions against AI code generations? Because code can be modified to look like human coded.
Yes, we'll be checking your screen continuously, and you need to share your Zoom screen over the Zoom link, and we'll be assigning proctors for each team. So then the proctors will be continuously monitoring your screens. So yeah, that is the plan. Did you get my point? I hope yes.
Yes, I think with that we can wrap up the Q&A session.
No, yeah, sorry, Senaya, there's one more question.
Yes.
Only four languages are allowed: C, C++, Java, and Python. Only these four languages are allowed. So you know that this is an offline system. So we are configured the system so that we can use only these languages, and you are not allowed to use internet or other AI assistants. Yeah, international students also coming, and they will also compete with you. Yeah, if you are registered in both local and global portal, then we will verify whether you are eligible to participate in the competition. Then in the coming days, you will get a confirmation message. Yeah, demonstrate is fine. So you can use him as a coach. However, not from your immediate batches, right? So they should be formally recruited to the university through the usual recruitment procedure, right? They shouldn't be like casual instructors or something like that. Yeah, so you are not still accepted into the official WhatsApp group. So you will be added to the WhatsApp group soon. Yeah, out of these four languages, you can select any language to code. There's no problem. Yeah, foreign teams are allowed, but only from Asia West, like the region, the close by countries, right? As I mentioned before, Indian, Nepal, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Afghanistan, even Iran can participate. Yeah, again, we are monitoring the screens in the online competitions so that we ensure that no one can copy from AI tools. But in the on-site competition, we are strictly monitoring everything, and you are not allowed to use internet to any even the handheld devices. So yes, then to ensure the transparency. No, what for the world finals? No, I still not announced it yet. To register in the system, you can go to ICPC.IEEE.LK, and there you can see the instructions to register. I believe I have answered most of the questions. Are there any more questions? Yes, they should participate actually the online test. Only those who participate in the online round can participate the online on-site round. So other teams are not allowed to enter the on-site round unless they have participated online round and got the required marks. No, for the online round even you cannot use any AI tools. It should be offline. I mean, like you cannot use any code generating tools. Uh, so you can go to the ICPC Global where I can post the link here in the WhatsApp, Zoom chat. You can find the past problems there. Yes, we will provide it. Registration deadline is 30th of December. Yes, you cannot use any devices for the code templates. We will update that on our website, right? So how to use code templates. Please keep in touch. Yeah, we will come back to you on that. So please check the website after that. after this session, so we will update the website. Yes, Indian teams can also participate. So the start time, so this is a one-day competition. The on-site is a one-day competition. So, and online also one-day competition. So online on 4th of January and on-site on 25th of January. So you can put the start date as same as the competition date. There's no slot to fill start date. I didn't get your question.
I think we are done with the questions.
Yes, and so yeah, about the ambassadors, how can we communicate these ambassadors to the universities? Tamidu or anyone can help on this one?
Yeah, hi. We will publish the ambassador list to universities.
Right. Also, we can post on the website, right? Their names and probably the contact email, then they can contact the ambassadors.
Yes, we will.
So, this last question, is this regarding your local portal or the global portal? Jnanadeepan? Yeah, so basically are you the coach? Only coaches are allowed to edit it. So if you are not a coach, please ask. So you only need to fill the required information displayed on the portal. If needed, we will contact you and verify again. Yes, and I think we have answered most of the questions. I hope your answers got clarified. If you have any questions, you can again visit the portal, sorry, our website, and check whether the answers are already there. If not, you can email our official email, icpc@soc.pdn.ac.lk, and get them clarified. Thank you, Sanaya.
With that, we wrap up the Q&A session. Thank you, Dr. Upul, for answering all the questions with clarity. And thank you to all our participants for being so active with your questions. Let's take a moment to acknowledge the partners and the organizers who have made the ICPC Sri Lanka Regional possible. This event is proudly organized by the IEEE Codex Sri Lanka, a national initiative under the IEEE Sri Lanka section. Codex has continually worked to elevate competitive programming in the country through platforms such as ICPC, the National Olympiad in Informatics, and IEEE Extreme. Their dedication to nurturing algorithmic talent is the foundation to which this regional contest has been built. We are also fortunate to collaborate with two esteemed student-led communities at the University of Peradeniya. The Association of Computer Engineering Students plays a transformative role in empowering undergraduates through projects technical activities, and innovation-driven initiatives within the field of computer engineering. Their commitment to skill development greatly enriches this event. Alongside them, the Electrical and Electronic Engineering Society contributes its long-standing culture of the technical excellence, leadership, and professional development. Their efforts help create an environment where students can grow, learn, and engage meaningfully with cutting-edge engineering challenges. This regional contest is guided by two distinguished academic leaders whose expertise has shaped the structure and direction of ICPC Sri Lanka. Our regional director, Dr. Upul Jayasinghe, serves as a senior lecturer in the Department of Computer Engineering at the University of Peradeniya. He oversees the entire ICPC framework here in Sri Lanka, ensuring that every aspect of the contest aligns with the international ICPC standards and reflects the global spirit of the competition. Supporting him is our contest director, Dr. Tharindu Weerakon, a senior lecturer in the Department of Electronic and Electrical Engineering at the University of Peradeniya. He is responsible for coordinating and executing the Sri Lanka regional contest, ensuring that participants enjoy a smooth, fair, and engaging competition experience. Their combined leadership and vision have been instrumental in bringing ICPC to Sri Lanka for the very first time. If you have any questions or require support with registration, and all relevant contact details are now displayed on your screen. You will find links to our emails and contact details where you can get direct communication with the organizing team. To stay connected and to keep updated with everything related to ICPC Sri Lanka 2026, we encourage you to follow our official platforms. Simply scan the QR codes on your screen to join instantly and remain engaged with the ICPC community. That brings us to the end of today's ICPC Sri Lanka Regional Awareness Session. This year marks a historic moment for Sri Lanka as we take our first steps into the global ICPC arena, and you have the opportunity to be a part of this journey. Make sure to mark your calendars, gather your teammates, and begin preparing for what could be one of the most exciting and transformative experiences of your university life. Thank you once again for your enthusiasm and participation. Have a wonderful evening.